Was it like a bad experience, one bad experience, or you just like your body started rejecting like dark liquor?
Like, I don't know. I just like, yeah, there was a bad experience. Like, I got like my anger got the best of me a couple times.
Oh, it was
like,
it was some anger shit. It wasn't even like
anger, and then like just wilding. Like, you know, after like when I drink tequila and I wake up in the morning, like I don't feel like blah. Like regardless you drink, you're gonna feel like blah. But
that shit makes you mad sick. I feel like no matter what, I know this. Like when we're all young, I feel like we're like, yeah, Henny all day,
bro,
Remy, all of that. And then you grow up and you're like, all right, I love tequila now,
bro. And like I don't know what it was how like that shit just, it had to be that summer with like Closet Azul and all that shit was happening.
My boy. Shit. My boy B's on, a.k.a. BeenBodied. Yeah, you got to hold down on it. Oh, and make sure it's down. Pause. Like, it can't seep through the holes in there. It'll fucking clog the shit. Mad temperamental.
Yeah, I like
It's just about to get you clapped right now.
I like that.
My boy B's on, man. We about to talk some fucking bullshit. Yo, you feel like this shit is all rigged, my nigga?
Rigged like what?
Like life.
What you recently did, shrooms?
Nah. I'm just like, there's a lot of shit that happens that I'm like, yo, this shit is rigged, my nigga. Especially, I feel like lately there's a lot of stuff even in the news, and you're like, yo, this shit feels like almost like.
Yeah, nah, I do be feeling like I'm not here a lot.
Yeah,
like I got like you look at some shit on the phone, you're like that's really like we're really like even though it sounds like the most ridiculous shit, like you really be like that's really happening right now. Like I think like the most craziest part would have been like I don't know, or just like a relatable example right now would be like, not to get so political or try to get like mad into that shit, but it's just like when like the presidential shit was going on with like, you know, Trump and everything, and he's bringing out like Lil Pump and like Lil Wayne's taking photos. You're really there like, what the fuck?
Like he freed ASAP.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's really weird. Like, but it's just like, you never really think about that shit like really happening. And
the president of the United States that came off racist as hell
was just like, get home ASAP.
Pardoned ASAP.
Pardon Kodak. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, nah, there be a lot of shit in the news lately that I'm just like, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't even feel like I'm here.
Even like little everyday shit, bro. Like I went to I'm not gonna cap right now. I'm about to fucking let it all out. Pause.
Go ahead. I'm about to take another shot.
Yeah, let me get one. Oh, I got it right here. I'm fucking smizacked right now.
We started.
Like I went to fucking family court today, bro.
For what?
Family court. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Yo, I was at family court. Crazy. And family court, I've been over there.
Yeah?
But like, yeah,
for
but like
what?
I didn't want to be there, obviously.
For what?
But like, you know, my mom, she's going through
like, got you. Like you were the kid in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
But it's like it's crazy being in there because you just sitting there, you seeing everybody like having family problems like in the same spot. Like the baby mothers and the baby fathers are in the same building, and
like you see them in there.
Yeah, like you see all the tensions flaring.
Like it's not good energy at all.
At all, bro. Everybody's beefing. And everybody got to be. Some of these people ain't see each other since some of the situations happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Ain't letting no shit off.
Yo.
So they just in. And this the first time they seeing each other and just like, motherfucker.
It is very, very like. Yo, the animosity, you could feel it. You could cut the fucking air in half, nigga. Like
family court is trash, bro. Court is trash.
Court is trash. Family court is trash. But, yo, you really like, and I found this out, and I'm not going to say how. I might be making this shit up. But I found out that you really, like, need to not only have a lawyer, which costs anywhere between, like, 2 to 4 racks.
That money.
Right? To retain them. You not just have to have a lawyer, but you have to have a lawyer that has some type of relationship with the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know the judge, they've gone out to dinner.
Relationships and everything that's known by other lawyers and shit.
That shit is fucking crazy, right. Bro.
It's crazy. The craziest thing too is like when you in court and you seeing like let's say, all right, it's me and just for a thing. It's me and you.
Yeah.
And we're just like, don't fuck. We're suing each other for some shit. You'll see both of our lawyers like, how you doing, Jim? It's been a while.
Right.
Like,
Nigga,
doing?
what
Like,
the fuck?
You're
like, what am I paying you for? I need you to be enemies with this nigga. I don't give a fuck how you know him.
Bro, I need you to have smoke with me. Like,
yo, exactly. Like, make it look real,
bro,
nigga. Like I'm over here
tripping,
dishing you out some crazy shit.
Bro, and paying the most money for you to just...
Nah, I don't want to see that. Like, I'm sorry. Lawyers probably look at niggas like us and like, yo, y'all niggas need to grow up. But it's like, no, nigga, we're paying you mad money.
Bro.
Play your part. You got beef with the nigga today. You could go have fucking brunch with him in 2 weeks, but you got beef with the nigga today. Today. Yo, I felt that so hard because my last court situation, my lawyer, like, I told her everything. I'm like, yo, like, this is, I'm gonna give you all the ammo. Boom. You better fucking speak up for me or whatever. Yeah. She meets the other lawyer. She's like, oh, I know him. He's a good dude. We could try to come down to an agreement. Like, nigga, no, I want you to fucking go in there guns blazing and just wilding out. What do you mean?
With the proof and everything. I don't know what it is. Like, it's so weird, bro. Like, that shit is... yeah, in a lot of situations, that should really be like that. Yeah, I was in court, like, last week, too.
For what? Traffic court. That's trash.
Bro, I hate traffic court.
Yo, you know what I realized, bro? What was it for?
This is the shit, too. Like... Bro, I was on. All right, so my license was suspended, so I got caught driving unsuspended. So my license is not suspended no more. Okay. I've been fixed that.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, I missed that court date, so I kept going back, and they kept giving me another court date. Because you know when you go and they can't, like, they don't give you like a. When you go, they'll be like, all right, come back this day and we'll give you the case.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Over there, you just get like, I don't know what's it called, like an arraignment or some shit.
That's it right there.
So they'll just give you that and tell you to come back the next day. And I just kept missing that day. So like finally I just went back and like they really just was like, is your license good now? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, all right, case dismissed. So I was like, all right. But I was there till like from like 9:30 in the morning till like 2, bro. And I was just like, I'm not fucking.
Hell no.
That shit, I would just be feeling like shit like that. Like, you should just be on your phone for, like, or just pay that shit through your phone. Like, I don't be feeling like you got to spend, like, 8 hours in court listening to everybody else's bullshit to be able to just get your license revalidated, bro. Like,
you know what I realized the other day, nigga? And I found it so sketchy, and local niggas know, my local listeners know. I feel like they really only put red light cameras, speeding cameras, all of that shit, they only put it in areas with minorities.
Bro, I literally live in Lincoln. There's not one of them shits
and niggas
out
be
there.
Flying, right?
There's not one of them shits out there. There's just
Lincoln got them like long ass roads that lead into the sticks. It's just flying
down the in the cut streets with all the woods and shit, bro.
Like, bro, I feel so confined. Like with my driving, because I really want to drive like I'm in GTA in real life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna cap.
Nah, I'm terrible at GTA driving. Bro. Yeah, I'm so bad.
But in real life,
I don't give a fuck.
In real life, I really try to drive like GTA, except for the whole like jumping over the fucking sidewalk shit. But
yo,
I really be like just finessing everything. In Providence, I feel so confined. I can't do that because there's all these cameras and shit. But in Cranston, no cameras, no red light shit, nothing, bro.
You speaking too soon. They
be running red lights.
They said they about to do the whole surveillance shit.
Yeah,
like
in Cranston, I saw that.
Yeah, like 100 cameras or some shit.
But yo, for nigga, they have to because it looks bad. It's like, yo, y'all just want to attack like the ones in poverty,
bro.
That shit is crazy.
That shit's still gonna happen. Like they're gonna put it but it's just like I know what they're really doing that shit for like the OOOOD shit. Like I don't really think it feel like if your registration is suspended, like you're gonna have like 40 cops pull up on you.
Nah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I've seen some shit out there recently.
That's what I'm saying. There's been some shit, so I don't know, but that's tricky. That's a very tricky
that shit is wild, man. But fuck. Yeah, man. I got some advice for you. Even though I'm not gonna lie, like I can't be that heated because I don't gotta pay child support still. And that's always a dub for the city boys. That's always a dub for the city boys.
You say you don't have to?
I don't.
Okay.
I pay $0.
That shit, bro, that should be killing niggas.
And it's like,
but I'm like, how does that shit be killing it? Because sometimes I be seeing it's based on what you make, right?
It's based off what you make and how much you have to have the kids. So I have my daughter half the time, little less than half the time because there's 7 days in a week. So I have her a little less than half the time. I don't because of that.
Wait. So you're telling me that you could still you could like. So it's up to the mom saying how, like, so if you wanted to see your kid every day and, like, she only lets you see them, like, 2 days a week, she could put you on child support even if she's doing that shit?
So that's when you have to go to court. A lot of niggas don't know this. A lot of fathers don't know this, and I'm going to speak on this shit right now. If you really want to, like, because there's a lot of fathers out there that I feel like they're just deadbeats. Some of them, they're real deal deadbeats. They don't want to try, but then there's some that they're just not educated. Yeah. If you really want to see your kid, you have rights to see your kid. You have rights to see your kid half the week if you want. Unless the mother can somehow prove that you're incapable of, you're a shitty parent in any way, shape, or form or whatever, then they could fight for the right to have the kid a majority of the week. But in my case, look at me. Like, I want my daughter half the week. I got her for a little less than half the week because there's 7 days in a week. Because of that, because of that, and because I'm not a fucking, like, I would have to be loaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really loaded for me to pay child support, basically. But other than that, I have her half the week. I pay for all the shit on my time. She pays for all the shit on her time. Yeah. Niggas don't be knowing that. And I feel like niggas kind of have the fear of going to court. Rhode Island laws, and I think New York laws too, because I have New York listeners. Look into your laws, because realistically, like, sometimes you could live in a state that they're actually pretty fair. But like I heard recently, like Massachusetts and shit, they're not really fair to fathers, for example. So it all depends, my nigga. Like, but I really feel like, there are bitter baby mamas that, like, they just don't know how to separate, I guess,
the relationship and their
past
parenting.
Relationship with the parenting. Like, yo, if shit didn't work out, like, just let it go. Don't be bitter. Go find another nigga. Be happy. That's it. It's not towards anybody specifically.
But it's kind of crazy because it's just like sometimes the child support, not to be too messy, but it's just like sometimes the child support could be like $50 a week. So it's just like you doing all that amount.
Oh, you know a lot about it. Then you a nigga like me. You grew up. You already learned.
My mom got.
Yeah.
She got somebody on child support, bro. But I just I never knew, because I just know people, like, they really get fucked over that shit. So I don't know how people end up owing like 5 G's worth of child support and going to jail for it. It's just like, because it's just like, if you get a job, doesn't that shit automatically come out?
There's a way to have it automatically come out. Yeah.
Oh,
there's a way.
And
I think there's certain situations.
I thought like that shit's like.
Nah, I think you have to set that up. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, there's niggas I know who, like, yo, the other day when I was at the family court getting my daughter's mother served, there was a nigga in there who walked in. He looked like a fucking, like, he he looked like he worked at a comic book store. Like, he was a big fat white nigga with a fucking glasses, long dusty beard and long hair. Like, he's trying to be the 80s wrestler, but he got a bald ass patch right here. And he's walking in with his mom, who looked like she's had it. Like, she has had it, nigga. Like, she's done with this nigga. She's like, I want this nigga out of my basement. I'm going to end up having a heart attack. All of that. Yo, they were walking up to the window. He's like, I'm here to pay child support. And the dude's looking up all his information or whatever. This nigga owed 3,800 racks.
I just don't know, because it's like, I bet you that nigga don't play more than like $50 a week.
So he just let that shit stack up. He didn't have a job. That's what they said too. He didn't have a job, but he was collecting unemployment. So they're like, oh, whatever you're getting, nigga.
If you're
we're coming after that unemployment.
If you was collecting unemployment and you was on child support during the pandemic,
that's crazy.
And you still owe, that's some deadbeat shit. Like, that's some super. All right, but wait, what's the most embarrassing, like, you know, when you're in court, you gotta listen to other people's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the like craziest, like most embarrassing shit? Like
that's the most embarrassing shit I've seen. So in traffic court, I've heard some embarrassing shit, but that's everyday shit. In family court, you really go in there like dolo, like you versus them. The first time I did it was like closer to the pandemic, so it was on like WebEx, some like Skype shit or whatever. But the second time, that was when I had a lawyer. This time, the one that I went to today, I was dolo, like a real nigga. Mm-hmm. But then I realized, like, yo, if you don't have a lawyer, the judge is basically gonna look at their fucking homie they probably have brunch with, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna side with these niggas, no matter what the case may be.
For sure, bro. It's all it's like, you know, it's their jobs, like co-workers and shit. They all know each other. They all just like, oh, this one, you know, they got their internal rules.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's all that. It all falls under the judicial system shit. They all got their own rules, like cops and everybody in the court. They got their own.
All my boys, all my niggas at the shop and shit, all my niggas in general, they're all like constantly reminding me, like, yo, you don't gotta pay child support again. That's a big dub, whatever. Like, yo, I do what I gotta do. I'm the father that I am. Me not paying child support is a bonus because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When she's with me half the time. When she's with me, I pay for all that. Like, I pay for all our shit. Yeah. She pays for her shit on her own time. Nice. The shit is like, there's certain things that
that's how it should be.
There's certain things that, like, beyond that, I'm a little upset about because they shouldn't be the way they are. But one day, I'm going to just leave it up to my daughter to find out when she's old enough. Mm-hmm. All I'm going to leave niggas with, especially my young niggas, yo, my boy B is not that young anymore, by the way. I knew this nigga when
I'm 23, you know.
You just reminded me that I knew you when you was, what, 17?
17,
That's
bro.
fucking crazy. I was having this nigga take illegal shots of alcohol that he was not with. Yo, that was yo, you were really like a young boy, because when I was a young boy, all I drank was fucking Hennessy, and anything else was like, ugh.
You was on the Patron wave.
I was on the Patron wave. No, but I'm saying, like, when I was
my
young,
age. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but now it's like I can't even keep that shit down. Maybe Remy mixed with something, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, nah, bro, those were the days. And we was talking about earlier. It's funny because I be thinking about how we met a lot, like, just like, because I had the session. Well, I don't know how to say this shit in a podcast way, but basically how I met Jimmy was I had a session at Nino's spot. We had Nino.
Shout out to Nino.
Shout out to Nino. This is when I was rapping, and I had like a session. I was making some music, and I think you was lined up next. Mm-hmm. So you came, and that's, you know, when you cross paths in a studio, if you got an 8 to 9 and somebody got a 9 to 10, like, they're probably going to be that 8:40, you know, stay to 20 minutes and all that shit.
Sure enough, I started sticking around. This nigga's sessions, he started sticking around for my sessions. Like, it was dope. Yeah. Niggas was really vibing. Me, you, and shout out to Yami, we was off New York boys.
That was funny, bro.
And Nino's a New York nigga, too.
Yeah,
like, niggas, I mean, like, between born and raised
time out there,
or spending a lot of time. Like, me and Yami was born out there. Shit. Or he spent a lot of time out there.
I think he spent a lot of time.
Okay,
it's
I thought me and him both.
He just told me this shit. Like, I was with Yummy. Like,
I know he's a Bronx nigga too, though. I'm gonna call you a Bronx nigga, like, meaning you spent a lot of time in the Bronx.
Nah, facts. Nah,
even Nino spent a lot of time in the Bronx. I'm a Harlem boy.
Nah, there was like I remember when the Joker came out and he was doing like the steps in the park.
Yeah.
Fucking, there was like some meme. They were like, when you in the Bronx and you getting jumped and someone yell, "Let's throw that nigga down the stairs."
Yo, that ass. Nah, it's true though.
Bro, that shit that shit is crazy. Imagine that shit, bro.
Is it safe to say that the Bronx, I try to tell niggas this all the time, the Bronx is New York's CF?
No. CF? Nah, I'd say like Pawtucket.
So CF or Pawtucket, like, the Bronx is that, and it, between the fact, look, like, nigga, the Bronx is the last borough that hasn't been gentrified. And I really think it's because, like, they're just standing their fucking ground.
Bro, I haven't been in a minute, so but like
It's
the
still
last
the
time,
BX.
last time I was there, I was like, yo, and this might have been like 3-4 years ago. I was like, yo, shit has not changed. Like I'm talking every shop that's there. It's like there was like some little Sunoco gas station ran by some Indian dude who only used the bike. Like he didn't have a car. He used the bike and he lived in his garage.
Right.
But like every time I see him, he always had mad bread. That always showed. That's like when I was young and I seen that shit, I was like, that's a dude who makes bread but don't need to show it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So, but that was still there. There's just like a couple little shops that was there. Mad 99-cent stores still open. Like, I was like, yo, that's crazy. But like down
the state, I really think that like, nigga, the hustlers, the street niggas, the bodegas, all of them niggas are really just like standing their ground. I don't know what it is because that's the only borough in New York that has not been gentrified. Thanks. I go to Harlem, forget it. I go to Washington Heights, forget it.
Brooklyn,
Dykeman got NBA. Dykeman has sponsors. Dykeman and I love it for Dykeman. Dykeman basketball.
Really,
I love it. I love it. But yo, it's fucking crazy. Providence is going through that right now.
Bro.
What did I see? Some shit. Is Elmwood got turned into...
Everything got turned into... Bro, it's so bad that it's like they was pushing people like because prior to living in Lincoln, I lived in Providence.
Right.
Prior to living in Providence, I lived in North Providence.
Okay.
And I was living in North Providence, ran again OD, yada, yada, yada. I moved to Lincoln. And it's like, it's crazy because I live in like a little section of there where it's a little, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say low economy, but it's just like, you could see what they're doing. Like, it's crazy, but it's like, bro, the gentrification, bro, is that Providence is done.
That's just inevitable.
All the old spots that is just like, even when I was young and just like, you know, I used to see drug dealers and shit post up outside and shit. Like, none of that shit exists anymore, bro. Like, everything is just like, everything got a PVD donuts on the corner and all that shit. Like, but it's not bad. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather have it like that than all crazy and everything. So, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's getting crazy out there, bro. Yo, you seen the fucking black hole shit today?
The sound?
The sound.
Yo, I did see that. That's actually crazy how you brought that up.
I wanted to fucking talk about it. I'm about to play it real quick on the fucking Bluetooth.
That's
shit.
Bluetooth?
That's weird. Yeah. Actually, you want to hear it again? I'm going to just play it on the microphone. Fuck it. This shit was wild to me. Like, so let me read this off so I can fucking sound like a news reporter or some shit. Astronomers were able to make the sound waves from a black hole audible due to the high gas density in the Perseus galaxy cluster. So they basically they released the audio of what a black hole sounds like, and y'all niggas need to hit. Yo, this shit is... you be the judge, bro. But
it sounds like some Stranger Things shit.
Nigga, at the very least, that shit sounds like a species trying to communicate.
That shit is definitely from the upside down. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, right?
That is not from here, bro.
My boy was saying Vecna. He replied to the story. He's like, yo, that's Vecna. Like, yo, that or like what if it's like us from the future? Some crazy shit. Like, we got swallowed by this black hole. Pause. And... Imagine getting swallowed by a black hole. That black hole probably gives some crazy top. Right?
Oh, yo. Yo, nah.
Like, no homo. Crazy. Imagine, like, just, like, swim. Like, you're in outer space with a fucking spacesuit on. You're swimming. You got nothing left. You're like, yo, you know what? You haven't had a ship. You got fucking kicked off your ship on some vote you off the island type shit. You got nothing left. You're like, yo, I'm near this black hole. Fuck it. You unzip your zipper and boom. You got the craziest fucking blowjob in the galaxy.
That shit probably takes you like, I don't know. You think you believe in other life?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe in all types of crazy shit. Like I think that you seen that movie Interstellar?
Yes.
Yeah. Yo, what if that's really like us from the future trying to communicate with ourselves? Like just screaming through this shit. We're just trapped in there.
Bro, like what was a movie that I seen that I was like, if it were to go like this, it would definitely go like this. Oh, I can't think of it. There was another movie like that with like all that UFO shit. And I was like, yo, because I don't know, I just be thinking that the galaxy and everything and all the random shit that we find in space, and every couple years is like, yo, there's a new planet and blah. I'm like,
yo, word. I'm the only one who gets like fascinated. Not the only one, but like I be telling people like, yo, you realize like every couple years we find new shit.
New shit, bro. New shit in the space, new shit in the ocean. That just makes me feel like, bro, the world is just bigger than, what we think it is. You know what I mean? So that should be crazy to me. That's crazy about that black hole shit too. That's what, like, because when you see something and you just start like Googling random shit. I just started Googling, like, what's the galaxy look like? Nah. But that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That shit makes me feel like, I like it. I like new discoveries and shit, but that shit makes me feel uneasy. Like,
it just makes me feel smaller.
Exactly. Which is, I don't think is a bad thing for us human beings to feel every now and then, because we be feeling it.
Mm-hmm. Facts. But
we need to be humble sometimes.
As soon as I see some shit like that, I'm like, you see, there's a world bigger than you.
That's a fact. What do you think aliens look like? You think they look like us?
Yeah. I feel like they might, yeah. Like, I feel like, that when they have, like, the egghead and all that shit, I feel like it's over-exaggerated.
Yeah. Facts.
But if anything, I would probably think of, like, us in a probably different form. Maybe, like, you know what I mean? Naked or some shit.
This is true.
Naked with antennas.
Like, niggas, at the end of the day, according to the Bible, like, if it wasn't for Adam and Eve, we were supposed to be naked. We were all supposed to be walking around, tits and dicks out.
They used to walk around like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they said that Adam and Eve is like the reason why we started being clothed. Like, once she bit into the apple, she was pretty much like, "Ew, nigga, look at your fucking banta," and he was like, "Nigga, your tits are saggy," and then boom, nigga.
So they just put clothes.
They just body shamed and just put clothes on.
Imagine they just bit an apple and be like, "Ew, nigga, like." Put some clothes on.
Like, ew, nigga, you're not circumcised. Like,
crazy.
And then he's like, ew, bitch, why is your fucking...
Yo, that's back then, too. Psh, that's crazy.
Ew, bitch, you don't got a BBL? Yo, what would be the 2022 millennial, like, Adam and Eve? Like, what if Adam and Eve was now? You know what I'm saying? Somehow.
Like two people?
Or like a guy and a girl. Actually, right now, you can't even, like, you gotta... It's gender neutral. We'll just say guy and girl to keep it simple, though.
Yo, probably, I don't know.
Like, they bite the apple and they make a realization, like a disgusting realization about the other one. It's probably be some stupid Instagram shit. Like, ew, nigga, look at your legs. Get your shit up.
Damn. I'm trying to think. Adam and Eve. They would have to, let's see, like celebrities or like...
You could do celebrities.
Or like Instagram people.
Instagram people, fuck it.
Shit.
Well, let's just do celebrities.
I'd say Adam would probably be... I don't know. I want to make this... Let's say Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh. All right.
And let's say Eve was Salma Hayek.
That's wild. That's like two different people. That's fucking crazy.
That's what I feel like it is in my head.
Yo.
Salma Hayek is bad.
She is bad, actually.
Stupid bad. But I don't be obsessed over celebrities.
Nah.
Like I'm not into that. I think that shit is actually kind of weird.
It is weird. Nah, I don't like I was saying, like, actually last podcast, because I was talking about the Kanye shit. sometimes I'll talk about celebrity gossip if it's funny, but I'm not like relying on it. And I hate that there's channels like is it Entertainment or whatever the fuck? Yeah. I hate that there's TMZ. Like, that shit's weird. Like, niggas can't just.
I like the funny shit, like when something funny happens, but I just don't be like into Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson
broke up. That's what I was saying last week, nigga. I'm like, how is that news?
I don't give a fuck.
How is that news?
I don't give a fuck about like even like just like I don't know. It just a lot of that shit is just not really me. It's like when you look at my feed, as I have a lot of like one of my biggest things is probably the app that I probably spend the most time on is probably Instagram. So it's like on my feed, I got like I'm like subscribed to like music pages and like art pages and like little stupid shit like that. But like I'm not really one of those people to be like, oh, this happened with this celebrity, and like I don't really let that shit drive me.
Yeah.
I don't really let like what I see on the internet drive me. That shit is weird. It's like, because you also, not to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
What you were saying with like the Kanye thing is like, bro, you honestly don't know what the fuck is going on too, like in that person's life.
Yeah,
like,
nah, that ass.
So it's just like people over here just commenting and making jokes and shit. I'm just like,
yo, but that nigga, the shit that I've been like following lately, not following like over consuming, but like I'll see it pop up and I actually read into it. That Andrew Tate nigga. Bald fucking sunglasses. He's always saying some crazy outlandish shit against women.
I don't like. That's the like dude with the tattoos and shit, right?
Yeah, he looks like he's like overly macho.
Yeah. Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's what he got. Like his Instagram suspended and all that shit. Just
nigga,
recently.
Instagram, TikTok,
but wait,
Facebook, YouTube. They're censoring him.
I don't like him. Like I don't like none of that shit. Though.
Yeah.
I don't like Fresh and Fit. I don't like him. I don't like none of that bullshit. I just be feeling like
I never heard of Fresh and Fit. So what do
that's
they
like
do?
The two
the same shit.
It's like like
woman shaming,
misogynistic shit. Like I'm just like, yo, y'all just look like y'all got dubbed all y'all lives. Y'all got dubbed all y'all lives. Y'all got dubbed. Y'all got no bitches all y'all lives, and then you got some money, you got some clout. You realize that kind of works for some females, and it's just like you feel like the in and outs of a girl, but it's just like, bro, like you lame, bro. Like you
took the fucking words right out of my mouth,
like,
my nigga.
Like that shit is lame. Like I personally feel like, and even like that. There's some like Mexican dude on like No Jumper. He like always arguing with girls and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, that shit is like so lame because it's just like, bro, like I don't know, like it's just like I don't know what it is about it. I just don't find it cool, like to just be like, if it was a girl or a guy, like I don't like when girls do it, like I don't like when guys do it, like I just think it's just so whack because like at the end of the day, like you just really look like you had a traumatizing childhood and you're just taking that out now.
Not even traumatized. Like, yo, I hate to make assumptions, right? And the Andrew Tate shit, I've seen some of the videos, and I'll laugh at it on
some of the shit he says is really corny. Like, some of the shit, I'm not gonna lie, some of the shit that both of these dudes say, I could see why, like, a dude who, like, don't be outside like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I could see why somebody would listen, but it's just like, nah, bro, it's not the wave.
Nah.
Like, it's just not.
Like, I'll laugh at it on some, like, yo, this nigga is that ridiculous. Like, he's really, like, he's full-fledged misogynist. Like, yo, But then, on a serious note, I'll look at it, because I'm very big on, like, yo, we shouldn't censor people, but to an extent.
Yeah.
Like you should never, I feel like you should never be banned or censored or anything like that from shit, because that goes against, like, freedom of speech, which is what America is supposedly all about. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, niggas like that, like, yeah, if I have a company and there's somebody, like, using my platform to talk like that, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it to you, bro. And the other shit, yo, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, yo, I find it funny in a sense that it's like secondhand embarrassment funny, but it's like, yo, who hurt this nigga?
Yeah, that's
like,
really what I be looking.
This nigga's his mom's was probably some hoe that was bringing niggas in left and right. He was tight about that. He grew up with that pain, and then he just he just didn't have good luck with women,
bro. He be like, if she doesn't hit you up, I mean, if she's annoying you, just stop responding to her. She's gonna come back. I'm just like.
It's like little stupid shit like that, like the little high school shit, but then it's like also like real heavy shit.
Like, bro, you're 30 talking about this shit. 30 talking about.
He's crazy, bro. What was the shit that I read earlier?
Andrew Tate.
He's wild.
You really never heard of the Fresh and Fit dude?
Nah.
You gotta see that shit. You'll see that shit. You're gonna text me. You're gonna be like, nah, I can't believe this. They be having the craziest fucking conversations on there. I'm not a fan.
Nigga said, I'm a realist, and when you're a realist, you're sexist. There's no way you can be rooted in reality and not be sexist. He said, women are intrinsically lazy, and there's no such thing as an independent female. If I have a responsibility over her, then I must have a degree of authority. And then he said, you can't be responsible for a dog if it doesn't obey you. Like, this nigga is crazy. And he looks like a herb.
He's definitely like, he didn't have friends in school.
Nah.
He didn't have game. Like, he got rich. He got some money. And then a couple women threw themselves at him. And now he thinks he knows it all. Like, that's what it be, bro. But like that. What's it called? Demonetization. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That happening to him right now, and then once he sees like the bread slowly. But I think he makes money on some other shit. I don't know.
He has to.
I'm not, like I said, I don't really be following like niggas like that.
But yo, he's gonna come out. The thing is, yo, these niggas like this have like a cult following from other herb ass niggas. So it's like he's gonna come out with some Patreon or some shit, and niggas is gonna he's gonna make his bread off that, guaranteed.
Yeah, because they try to do the same thing to them Fresh and Fit dudes too.
Yeah,
like but everybody hates them dudes. You got it. I'm surprised you haven't checked them out though.
Nah, I gotta check them out just out of curiosity. Now I'm just gonna react to it, some shit.
Yeah, you should. You'll be here next week, like. So I seen this fucking podcast. This shit is fucking stupid.
Yo, you seen the fucking you seen the Glizzy shit at Yankee Stadium yesterday?
Yo, he put his hot dog as a straw.
Yes. Yo, so if there was as if eating a Glizzy wasn't already Mo.
Bro, that is so OD.
As if eating a Glizzy already wasn't already Mo. This nigga said, gotta go to Mo's. Put the fucking straw in the Glizzy to cut a hole in it. Pause.
He ate the milk.
And then put the fucking the Glizzy with the hole in it in the beer and was sipping on the beer through the Glizzy. This man was at Yankee Stadium. Steinbrenner family, Brian Cashman. I don't give a fuck who I gotta talk to. We need this nigga thrown out of Yankee Stadium and banned for life, because that is ridiculous. You know how many Boston fans are hitting me up talking about, yo, ain't this how you eat a fucking Glizzy? Yo, go get your mans. Like, no, bro, that nigga is not welcome.
He had an and one Yankee fitted.
He did. He did.
He had an and one Yankee.
He did.
Yo, did you post that shit?
Yeah, bro, I was very furious.
I was definitely mad about that. You been to a Yankees game already?
Oh yeah, this year I went to 3 already. I live over there.
With this
I try
new
to
season
live over
already?
there. Yeah.
Already? Damn.
Nigga, we about to be in the playoffs very soon. It's August.
Bro.
What's the craziest way you've eaten a Glizzy? Whoa. Yeah, whoa, nigga. We're getting there now.
The craziest way I ever
ate a Glizzy. Eating a Glizzy is already crazy. So what's the craziest way you ate a Glizzy?
I think on a fork.
What? Yo. Yo. Like you threw that shit back with no bread? With no bread?
Like on a fork, like, you know.
Oh, no. Yo, this
like you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, You know, like when you eat so, like no,
no, nah. Keep going, keep it going, my nigga. Let's go.
Yeah, nah.
So
But,
how did you eat it though? No homo, like.
Yo, bro, what you mean? You put it on the fork.
Mm-hmm.
You eat it, bro.
Like one bite. You fucking take bites to that. Yo.
Like you know, bro. You know how it go, bro.
I don't know how it go, nigga.
Bro,
The craziest way I ate a glizzy was a corn dog. Like that's really crazy when you think about it. Like you're really eating it the long way. Corn dog's been setting niggas up for centuries.
Yo, you seen when that dude made the glizzy sandwich and he kissed it? You never seen that?
Nah, he kissed it?
Yo, bro, he kissed it.
Oh, he was really into that glizzy. That's a fact. Yo, what the fuck?
Bro, I be seeing some wild ass shit. Damn, I hope I can find it.
Yo, that's really crazy. But what's crazy to me is that corn dogs have been setting niggas up for centuries.
Bro.
That shit sets you up to eat a glizzy the long way.
You ate a fried glizzy.
You ate a deep fried glizzy the long way if you ever had a corn dog. And I've had a lot of corn dogs.
Yo, you seen this FN Mecca shit?
Nah.
You haven't?
Nah.
It was like, all right, boom. So basically, it's like this AI rapper. You never heard of this?
No.
Real? All right, so this is AI rapper. I heard about this shit before, but then, like, I remember it being a thing, but I guess recently, like, this AI rapper dropped a song. It got signed to Capitol Records.
Yo, what the fuck kind of life are we living right now?
Boom. So dropped a song with Gunna. Like featuring Gunna.
Yo.
Bro, like, alright, so whatever song drops.
It's an AI
It's like literally like an AI, like it's not a person. It's like they got a bunch of like there was another song that sounded like 6ix9ine, like but this song specifically sounded like some Travis Scott shit. Travis Scott, Future, Nav type shit.
I don't like that.
So basically, you know, they get a bunch of artists or whatever and they put it into one and then they let the AI thing kind of do its thing, whatever the fuck. So they did this thing called FN Mecca, and then dropped the song, got signed, and then it was this clip of another song, and the AI bot said "nigga." So everybody is just like tweeting, like, yeah.
Yo, I didn't know it was an AI bot though.
It was an AI bot.
So now they're trying to figure out whether the AI bot is white or black.
So that was the beef with it, and then they were like, actually, whatever, we dropped the AI bot. So now you look at FN Mecca on like Apple Music and shit. Yesterday there was a whole song there and everything, and a page and like a fucking bio. You look at it, like nothing will even come up.
It's gone.
But you got music. You got music.
I got Apple Music.
Yeah. If you look up FN Mecca, it's like you won't like nothing will come up. Like they just deleted the whole shit. Like you could click on the page, you'll see the picture.
This nigga's dancing and
shit.
Yeah,
bro. Like. You feel me? They took the whole shit out.
Wow. Because he said nigga on a song?
Yeah.
But he looks, I mean, I don't know what he is.
That's what I was saying. That was the beef.
I'm trying to see what this nigga look like. I don't really know. Like, he look like he might be mulatto or some shit.
He's a little coffee milk baby. You feel me? Like,
yo. Yo, what the fuck, bro? I really wanted to know, like, what was his nationality, dog?
Bro. And then he got like a rock haircut.
He does have a rock haircut, so it's like, is he really
like a Full Metal Jacket?
I can't find nothing on this nigga. I'm very like upset. I really want to figure out like what.
Like you could listen to how it sounded and everything, and if you look at YouTube, there's mad videos on.
Yeah, there's gonna be shit up there.
But that was yesterday. You could have found the whole shit. Now I seen this morning he got dropped from Capitol Records, yada yada you, and it's over for him.
Wow.
Yeah, That's why
this nigga got canceled. He's not even. He's
not even real.
He doesn't even have like an. Yo, even AI niggas are getting canceled. Yo,
he's not even real.
That is insane.
2022.
I even went on Twitter and all of that. Yo, nothing. Yo, I gotta read you this tweet. I forgot about this tweet. This shit was crazy. It says body counts only matter in the black community because a white guy gonna wife a girl that fucked 80 guys and 2 dogs.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
White guys don't care, bro.
They don't give a fuck.
But, like, you care?
You hear about, like, white...
But do you care?
Do I care?
Do you care?
About body count?
Yes.
Nah.
Me neither.
Nah.
I don't really care.
Unless a girl just comes out and is like, yo, I got 100 bodies, then I'm like...
That's OD. Like, you say some out-of-pocket shit that's, like...
If you say, like...
because even if...
females
but,
look
like,
at
no,
niggas
but,
too.
like, guy or girl, like, you come out of saying some out-of-pocket shit, I'm about to look at you like,
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, I don't care.
But, like, I don't know how niggas have, like, a... Yo, if you have over 10...
Like, bro.
Like
a girl...
It's gonna... Especially our age, like, nigga.
Like, a girl who's, like... I don't even think... That's not normal. Like, you feel me? Like... Let's say a 25-year-old girl, like for her to have 10 is like that's not even.
It's not even possible.
That's not even a lot though. Like you know what I mean. Like, but not even to get into because I don't really like all that shit. But yeah, I don't really care about that shit.
I don't give a fuck. I think it's the silliest thing in the world.
That's probably the last.
The one time that I was like in my recent age that I had like a. Not even like a real issue with it. It wasn't like a deal breaker because I kept talking to Shorty. But then after she told me the body count, which it will be unheard. Yeah, so I kind of let that go. The pussy was fire. Ass was crazy. Like she was great. You know what I mean? But then she started asking me. She started hinting at like. Us being swingers and shit, like having like orgies and all that, people going to swinger bars and locations, hotels. I was like, yeah, I don't know about this.
I don't know about that.
So now the body counts. It was looking a little scary, and I was trying to see past it, but now it's looking real scary, and I can't do
it. Yeah, nah, that swinger party shit is. I can never do no shit like that. That's crazy.
Could you be in an open relationship or not?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, yo, you see other bitches, you see other niggas, I see other bitches. Like, it's a.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna just go ahead and say no.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I know for a fact if it don't matter if I always say it don't matter what you put, like what type of terms you're trying to put, whatever. Like if you're consistently with somebody, like. You're gonna obviously grow feelings, and then at that point, it's like I lost my train of thought.
If you're consistently with somebody, you're obviously gonna grow those feelings. Wait, no, what was the open relationship?
Oh yeah. If you're with somebody, you're gonna obviously grow feelings and everything. So it's just like I feel like, that shit just becomes a little messy when you try to be like, oh, I'm going to fuck this girl or I'm going to be with this dude. But it's just like, that shit's just tricky. I don't know. And personally, yeah, that shit's just tricky for me.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
I personally just, me, like, I can't share my girl.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like
I'm not sharing my girl. I'm not sharing what's mine.
And
I'm
it's
sorry
just
if
like,
you say mine. I sound very Andrew Tate-ish, but
in result of that, I'm not gonna like. I think any dude would love to have his girl and have multiple women. Honestly, any dude. But it's just like that's not how it goes. So it's just like I wouldn't want that being one sided or none of that because that shit just becomes tricky, bro. So
I'm not doing all that.
I'm not an open relationship guy, bro.
Not happening.
Not my vibe.
My boy back, baby. Yo, how long you been back for? You was in DR for a little bit.
I was in DR.
How long were you in DR for?
I went in like 2 years ago. Yeah, I was there for like a couple months. Nah, like like a month and a half, almost
a month and a half. Okay,
but this was like peak COVID, so shit was like shut down. I was having fun, like I was still like relaxed.
I was gonna say, how was DR? Because you was doing a lot of gigs out here, then COVID happened, and you went to DR. Did you do any gigs in DR?
Nah, because that shit was DR
was like stupid. Bro,
I went in 2020.
Yeah,
I went like July 2020.
So
this shit started March 2020.
Yeah,
you feel me?
So you were really and in July 2020 out here, we were like open. We just opened up, but I know that in DR, from what I heard, it was still shut down.
Bro, I had to get tested. I had to get like a note. I had to get some shit to go out there. Like I forgot what it was before. Like, but it was just like I remember it wasn't as easy as just passport blah ship off. But it was cool, bro. Like I had fun. Not like, the normal fun you would have when you're in DR, but I was on the beach and shit. I was eating OD. I was with family. So yeah, I always like going to DR. Like a trip is definitely overdue. I haven't been since.
Was that the longest trip you took to DR?
Nah, I used to do stretches out there. Like, but when I was younger, I used to do like stay the summer, 2 months, 3 months, but. It's crazy because
every time you go to DR with family, like if you're Dominican, you already know, like you out there for at least 2 weeks.
Bro,
the least is 2 weeks,
and especially like because of how long not how long, but it's just like the whole trip is just fucking. It weighs so much on you. So when you go there, you gotta really just stay for a little bit and then dip off. It's not like one of those like you could go to Florida for 3 days and come back. You know what I mean? But it's just like you can't do that.
It's funny, like me, I would like to think that if it's a place as relaxing as the Caribbean, whether it's DR or PR, like I would like to think that would be my one time that I break the rule, because I did it when I was little, but I remember getting homesick when I was little. But it was also like I was little and I learned I knew Spanish, but I really learned Spanish out there. Like really like even speaking it was like more accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I came back, I remember everybody at school was looking at me like, "Oh, this nigga's hicked out now," like because I was talking like I was a DR nigga. Like
I remember I went, bro. I went to DR one year, right? And I went for the summer, and me and my family, I went with like my mom, my brothers and shit. Me and my family ended up staying a little longer. And result of that, bro, I had to go to school out there, but for like 2 weeks or some shit.
That's hilarious.
I forgot what happened, like for real. But like I remember, like my mom was just like, "We got to stay here for a little bit longer." So I had to go to school for like 2 weeks, bro. So I go to because that's what it was. I was staying over like the school day or whatever. So,
right.
So I remember I went, and then like I left. And I'm coming back. And then I remember they tried to put me in like an ESL class. I'm like,
like, when you came back.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like I was literally born here. Like y'all are tripping. Like
I remember I came back to school. I was in middle school at the time. And I remember I came back to middle school feeling myself. Because number one, my trip to DR when I was in middle school, so I was like 11, 10 or 11. 11 is like your first year of middle school, I feel like.
Yeah,
some shit like that. But I remember I came back feeling myself because I had my first girl in DR. I had my first kiss in DR.
Not my first kiss, but I definitely had like my first girl.
I had my first girl and my first kiss in DR. Yo, shout out to DR, my nigga. I was there for fucking like 2 or 3 weeks. It was almost like a month, bro. And I remember like I
still got her on Facebook too.
I have her on Instagram.
I got her on Facebook.
She was, she had a couple kids and she's
no fact. She got a couple kids. She got married.
And
like
she, she's got the. By the way, love my mom bods. Nothing wrong with them. But when I was little, it was she's older too. She was like she was 2 years older. I was like, man, like I'm not gonna lie, I was simping at the time. I'm like, damn, I don't want to leave DR. Like this shit is wavy. Like.
Nah, like
First
I don't know.
kiss, she threw the tongue in there. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit kind of crazy. Like I dove right in. Like it wasn't even like a peck to start. Like it was, she went crazy. I was like, wow,
Bro, nah. I went over there. I had a girl. She was cool. Like, I don't want to say girl. I had like a little crush. And then like, it was crazy because then I would go out there when I was older and then I would see her again and then I would go out there. But then the last time I went, 2020,
yeah.
I went, she was married. She had kids. I was like,
You're like, damn, I kind of want to, but I got to respect
nah, not even. Yo, I was just like,
fuck.
Not fuck, but like, all right, that's what it
Like,
is.
those should be my kids.
Not even, bro. Not even, bro. Nah.
Oh, shit.
I remember that last time I went too. My grandmother tried to, you know how they do the finesse. They try to get you to get like hitched and everything.
Yes.
I almost did it, but I was like,
nah. Yo, this shit is crazy.
I do it.
That's how people be wanting legalization.
I do it. I don't know if I should talk about that publicly.
Why?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I do
fuck
it. I do it. I'd marry somebody for a bag.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yo.
And they pay. They pay OD.
I want to get back on the DR shit. I forget why, but I had an opportunity 3 years ago.
Bro, if you are a Dominican man from the ages 19 to 32, this opportunity is definitely going to get thrown at you.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? Actually, 18 to 40, I want to say. This opportunity is going to get thrown at you at least one time.
I got offered $10K.
Yeah, that's
like the average price.
Yeah, that's about right.
I got offered $10K. I'm like, yeah.
But it's just like, it sounds easy, but then I got some family members who really had the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They came through. They had to.
You got to keep up with
check
appearances.
in. They had to sleep in the same bed. They had to.
It's like that Chuck and Larry type shit where they send somebody to come check and all that.
Or you ever seen yeah, exactly.
Holy fuck, man.
Exactly. Yeah, that shit is you know, at the end they really do ask you all that. That's really if you really get caught and shit, but they really do ask you like
that. But that's
what
crazy.
side of the bed you sleep on.
That's
what color is your toothbrush.
That's what stopped me from doing it at the time because I really seriously got offered $10K. I was like, they were like upfront and everything. I'm like, oh fuck, hell yeah, you kidding me? I'm gonna take that $10K, put it into crypto,
and then you're like, you coming home, and then she's putting her stuff down, and you know, getting comfortable. You're like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Like,
yeah, bro,
that shit is crazy. And then sometimes, bro, that takes a while because you know you guys got to be together, and it's not just once the coast is clear she can file for divorce. Nah, you guys got to stay together, probably be together for couple years,
yeah.
And then that's when it's, bro, it's so crazy because I remember when I was like 16, right? I was working at Blast Fitness.
Yeah.
Blast Fitness.
Blast.
I was working at Blast Fitness in East Providence, and yeah, I was working at a gym doing regular gym shit, cleaning, whatever, signing people up for memberships and shit. There was this one time, some Dominican dude, right? He came through with his wife. Wife was white.
Yeah.
So, so he comes, signs up for the membership and everything, and he's all good. I'm like chopping it up with him because I was like the only team member who really spoke Spanish. So I'm like, I signed him up and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, where you from? Blah. How long you been here? He's like, bro, I only been here for like 5 days, 6 days, or whatever. Like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, yo, that's wavy, blah. So his wife is all, yeah, we just got married, we just got back, yeah.
Yo, Karen came up.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So bro comes to the gym a couple of times. He comes, like, I see him like maybe for like 2-3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And then one day he's just not there. In just 1 week he just doesn't come again. So when I'm working, bro, I get a call at the front desk. you know, I pick up. It's that lady that was with him. She was like, I forgot this dude's name. Let's just say his name was Josue. All right.
Yeah. Josue.
Josue. So she was like, hey, I recently signed my husband up, Josue, blah. I'm trying to get in contact with him. He has my car. I haven't heard from him in about 7 hours. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just want to see if he's been in the gym. Like, I'm just like, nah, I haven't seen him, blah, blah. If he turns up at the end of the day, like, just call back. I'll definitely let you know, blah, blah. I'm closing. Like, she's like, all right, thank you. Yo, like,
if you're
3 days later, the same call. Hey, I'm just trying to see in the last couple of days if he's there. Like,
yo, what, nigga?
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, no, man, he's still not here. I'm like, oh, that dipped, bro. That is crazy. That is a crazy,
if
crazy,
you are
crazy
a white woman trying to come up off a Dominican nigga, or if you're buying into the Dominican nigga dream, like, yo, we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, whatever, he is out. He is cheating. He is doing all of that. I'm not trying to shame my people. I'm just saying that situation right there, my boy Josue was getting to it.
Yo, he was
going on a bender.
Out, bro.
He got a taste of America. He was fucking.
Josue was out, bro.
He was slaying everything.
That was crazy, and it was hilarious because I was like, wow, she really don't know what's going on. But that's like, you know, at the same time, maybe bro went missing. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he was smashing bitches in the gym parking lot.
Yeah, that was.
You didn't know nothing, and you still don't know nothing.
Yeah, that was a wild time, brother.
Yo.
Wild time.
What the fuck, my nigga? Yo, what's up with... Oh, this is what I want to say with DR. Have you ever gotten the Dominican military school treatment? And you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, the Dominican military school treatment is white parents still look at fucking little Timmy and be like, I'm sending you to military school, the all-boys school. Dominican parents will look at either the daughter or the son and be like, you're acting up, you're going to fucking DR. And it sounds like a vacation. It really does. It's not a vacation.
I have some cousins who got sent to DR, and they never came back the same.
Nah. They look like they real deal. Look like they came back from jail.
Bro, they did a bid, bro. That shit is like...
Because you get sent... The thing with Dominican military
you don't get
school,
sent to a resort.
Nah.
You get sent to like...
wherever your family lives out there, which is usually, you know...
in the sticks, maybe, or some crazy shit, in some apartment. Like, you out there doing shit. You out there, like I don't know how it was for a lot of other people, but I know in some instances with my family, it would be like they'd get sent to go to their grandma's in New York, and your grandma is out there. You going to the store. You gonna do this. You gonna do that. You going here. You going there. You going there, and then you gotta sit your ass in the house because it's too dangerous to go outside.
It is dangerous.
So you're gonna stay here, and then it's just like, oh damn, like this is my whole summer, and it's just like, you know, that shit. That shit is like doing 23-1 to some
Nigga,
cats.
I got
like,
chased by a fucking rabid. I never seen a rabid dog in my life. I see my first rabid dog in DR.
Bro, they really running out there crazy.
I got chased by a rabid pit bull with the ears cut and everything on a bike in DR. I couldn't pedal fast enough. This nigga was ready to chomp me the fuck out.
They ran over my grandma's dog in DR.
I see niggas right in front of my fucking grandfather's house on a bike with fucking guns hanging to the side like this. I'm like, yo, what? This is regular shit?
They don't care.
I look at my uncle. This nigga's like, yeah, that's everyday shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
And you could, whatever you get in trouble for, you could just pay the cop off.
Yeah.
Cops only make, in American money, they pay maybe $1,000 a month.
Yeah, bro. That's wild.
You know, $250 a week. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, if you stop somebody and you tell them, shit, I'll let you go if you give me fucking X amount of pesos. DR jail's like, it's like, you ever watch Get the Gringo?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah, my sister went to DR military school. Yo, you get sent, and you're most likely getting sent to a family member that they don't play that shit.
Sister got sent to
my sister got sent to the DR military school. She got sent to DR for a whole summer.
What'd she do?
She was just wilding. She's still wilding. But she's
that's what I'm saying.
Now.
That shit might make her.
My mom don't have jurisdiction anymore. My sister's like 17, 18, so it's like, yo, you can't even send her to the DR military school anymore.
You can still send them to DR.
No, but you know what I don't mean like actual military school. So like the Dominican version of military school.
It's definitely like going to grandma's
It's like, yo, you're going to
shit.
DR.
Yeah, facts.
And it's not gonna be fun.
Nah. Yeah. When's the last time you're Dominican, right?
Mm-hmm. Dominican and Puerto Rican.
When's the last time you was out there?
11. What'd
Dominican,
you think I
bro?
was?
I knew you was Puerto Rican, but I thought you was full.
Oh no, Dominican and Puerto. I'm more Dominican than Puerto Rican actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Now that you say that, I think I do remember that.
Yeah. So I went out. The last time I was out there, I was 11, bro. That's the last time I was out there in DR.
What about PR?
I've never been to PR.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You're bugging. That's the easiest one to go to.
No, I know. That's on the list. That's been brought up a few times lately, so I think it's gonna happen.
You gotta go. Oh yeah, you recently just had a son.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. But make sure you pull out. I'm about to have a vasectomy. I'm not playing. I'm not.
For real?
Yeah, man. I trust. I think I.
You think
this
you're
is
done?
Fucked up, but I think I trust his moms to not do the type of shit that my daughter's mother's doing. But I think I just don't want to take the risk. Like I think I'm just good. I don't want to run through this problem again. I'm a tie my shit to snip or whatever the fuck.
I feel like that just comes with it, bro.
Yeah, but I got my boy and my girl now, so I'm like I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's a good. You know what I mean? If you have a boy and a girl, there's some people who want a girl and go boy.
Yeah,
and then they get a girl. Like they willing to try that many times for that girl, but nah, when you get that boy and that girl, shit, what else more can you want?
What else? Yeah, exactly. Like, what else can you fucking ask for?
Yeah, that's ill. That's what's up.
I love it.
What'd you name him?
Leo.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Not Jimmy Jr.
Nah, not Jimmy Jr. We're not doing no juniors out here.
I want to like Jimmy J.
Jimmy Jr.
Jimmy J.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, that DR military school is crazy. Bro. I wanted to fucking, first of all, before closing out the show, we gotta let niggas know where you're gonna be at this weekend.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is gonna be out by then?
Oh, this is gonna be out tomorrow.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm at Salon Saturday for Everything Wavy. Mm-hmm. We've been doing this party at Salon, Everything Wavy, which is basically like I'm just trying to dip into like, you know, a couple different things and, you know, mix my music shit around. Like I'm usually like in the clubs and the nightclubs and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, this is, you know, a little different type of energy. But basically, you know, it's me and Corva. We go out there, we play. I don't know if you know Corv.
I know Corv.
Yeah, so DJ Corv. We go out there, we play like all the shit that we're just liking at the moment, all the new shit we like, all the old shit. We just really go in and just, you know, play what we like. And yeah, it's been dope. We've been running it all summer. We really started the first one in May. Yeah, so we started the first one in May, and it's just been up all summer. So we're there Saturday, pull up 10 to 2.
I will definitely pop out.
Yes, sir.
To close it out, I gotta ask: is there a DJ pet peeve, as even maybe not more, but just as bad? Because I feel like this is the top one. Is there a DJ pet peeve just as bad as the request?
Yeah.
What is it? Because I feel I thought the request was like the worst one.
The request is like the worst one, but it's like the request thing comes in variations. Yep. It's just like you got your different types of requests. You got there's some of them that's like really respectable and shit, and it's just like, oh yeah, but it's just like a lot of them is just like this is the type of request I'll get, right? I'll get 3 types. I'll get people who come up asking for shit that just doesn't belong, like is not like the party's vibe right now. Mm-hmm. You'll get people who come up asking for shit that's like this is like the one I hate the most. Is like people who come up asking for shit and they just like they don't get that like that's not like what I'm doing right now. But a lot of the times what I'll be like is like somebody asked me a song and it's just like I might be already playing that shit. It might be you over here asking for I'm F-N-E-E, fuck nigga free, and it could be 10:30. I'm not playing the hottest song right now at 10:30.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like, it's the request thing, but it comes in different thing. Like if you asking like, yo, it's 12 something, yo, can I get some Bad Bunny? Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Playing Bad Bunny all night. I got you with another song. Like, but it's just like, be the randomest shit. Like I'm in here playing Lil Baby right now. You're gonna come asking me for Jessica Simpson or some shit? Like, it's just not
that's
a
crazy.
thing. Like, you feel me? Like, you trying to fuck with my flow right there. So it's what me personally as a DJ, I try to come in and I try to give, you know, I try to feed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I try to dip into the crowd, give everybody at least, you know, one of their favorite songs or a couple things that they can dance to or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give everybody a thing. But yeah, bro, like, it's like, it really, it's like, it's just people. Like, I don't have, like, when I was younger, a lot of that shit used to piss me off. But as I get older, it's like, you ask me a request, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to play it.
Yeah.
There's like a 95, 98 chance I'm not going to play that song. Or 95 to 98% chance that I'm already going to play that song. Or I already played that song. But I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do up there. Like, always. Like, yeah, so what I guess another thing that I could find a pet peeve is like, I guess I'll say this from like a DJ and internally DJ standpoint. It's like when you're out there with like, let's say it's like 2 other DJs, 4 DJs on the event altogether. It's like everybody's trying to be the star of the show.
Yep.
So you got the opener playing the hottest songs. You got, you know, the next person up playing the hottest songs. You got the third person, and then by the time's over, you got the last DJ playing all the hottest songs again. So it's just like, if you really think about it, it's all the same songs being played out through all the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, one of my pet peeves is just like DJs not locking in or like thinking about the party more. Because it's just like, if we just sat there and we were like, yo, this is the type of vibe we're trying to go for. Like, this is what we're gonna do. You come in, you're gonna do that, blah blah blah. You're next, you're gonna come in, you're gonna blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You're the third person, you're gonna warm it up for the blah blah blah. You're gonna throw some of that new shit, yeah. And you're gonna shut it down. You're gonna play all the hottest records. You're gonna do this. You're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's how parties should really be carried. But the reason why parties become trash is because everybody's trying to be the star of the show.
Yeah, like play your part type shit. You gotta work as a team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a teamwork thing. The same,
especially here in the States.
It's like a band, bro.
Out here.
It's like a band. It's like cool. Like, one DJ is so easy. It's just like when I do my self set, it's so easy because I can bring myself 1 to 10. But you don't have the Kurt. I don't know. I want to say the responsibility when you're with mad DJs that you don't have the responsibility to be like 1 to 10. You could be 1 to 3. The next DJ is 3 to 6, and then the next DJ out there is 6 to 8, and the other one is bringing energy 8 to 10. You know, so
that's
yeah, bro. But yeah, now the DJ shit, I still love it. I'm going by BeenBodied now. Just trying to do some different things out here.
Still the same top 3, one of the hottest DJs out in the state right now.
Appreciate that, bro.
In New England, shit. I was just talking to this nigga about how, like, respectfully, bro, Providence nightlife, and this is from a New York made nigga. Providence's nightlife is over Boston's by miles and miles and miles. And part of the reason, I feel like the easy answer is Providence's nightlife is open later. But the real, like, it is. I was surprised by that. But Providence is open later when it comes to, like, not just the nightlife, but the food, everything. They're open later.
Damn.
Boston, I'll be out in Boston. I'm like, damn, nigga, this place closes at 10. Like a restaurant,
but like a Saturday, like
on a Saturday, yeah.
A lot of places be like 1, 2.
Yeah, but
I think we got like a lot of the same restrictions. But as far like
Rhode Island though, off the rip, has better DJs. Yeah. That's a fact. You guys are gonna be humble because y'all are all some cool motherfuckers.
But it's like Boston got its wave. I really don't like to be like, yo, we got better DJs. Because
you don't have to say it.
But you're gonna say it, but definitely more like I just really look at everything just like as a like a New England thing. Because it's just like, bro, shit's getting to.
That's why I'm saying, let me not stir up any shit because y'all niggas can't take me seriously. But you're one of the hottest DJs in New England.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I will say that. You, Diamond, Corv, man, he's only been doing this shit for a little.
That's my boy.
He's a beast, bro.
I fuck with Corv. He got his own shit.
Shout out to Chino too. Chino's a beast.
Yeah, I fuck with them. The low key cats. I fuck with them. I fuck with the OG DJs. I love like. I didn't get to go through this as much in New York because I left New York when I was 19. We moved to Jersey, and then I spent like 2 months in Jersey before I moved to Rhode Island. But there was DJs that I knew of in New York that I would listen to on the radio. But I love that out here I get to go through the fact that I can every weekend there's something going on, whether it's summer, winter, whenever. I love the fact that every weekend I could sit there and be like, yo, let me see if there's a reason to go outside today. Mm-hmm. And I look and I'm like, there's like okay, Beato's DJing here. DJ Ken's DJing over here. Corv over here. Chino's over at Black Sheep tonight. Like, yo, I could bounce around tonight. Yeah, for sure.
And every weekend, yo, bro, niggas is never off. Like every weekend, somebody hot is on, and I love that shit.
It's not like back then where it's just like only one spot got the music you want to hear.
Yeah,
bro, that shit is all over now. You know what I mean? Like this shit is really grown into something where it's just like it's just a set thing for us. Like, you know what I mean? Like us people as Rhode Islanders and everything is just like, yo, like we have our things. Like, you know what I mean? We have a lot of the shit. Yo, you'd be surprised, bro, because some of these popping ass cities cannot do the shit that we do. Like, you know what I mean? Cannot do the taking over a venue and having a bunch of people come over there. And it's just like, bro, like what people, I hate, like a lot of people hate the fact that, oh, grew up in Rhode Island and we know everybody, bro. Like, you don't know how blessed I am or how blessed I feel to have, the privilege to know a lot of people out here and shit. Like, because it's just like, bro, in New York, niggas in the Bronx, there's some niggas in the Bronx who just know everybody in the Bronx.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or not even, you know what I mean, in their borough.
And that's because nobody. Boroughs themselves are big, but it's like, yo, you got to branch out.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, so imagine trying to be a DJ in that environment. You got to get hot in your block, and then you got to get hot in your borough, and then you got to get hot somewhere else. Like, Providence is the whole borough. Like, you know what I mean? The whole state Providence is our borough.
It's fire.
You know what I mean?
It's fire.
So it's just like, people would like to be like, oh,
the city of Providence is a borough, yeah.
So it's just like people want to be like, oh, I want to move. But it's just like, bro, you're going to go and you're going to go to a borough and you're just going to realize how smaller you are in that small borough.
Yeah, like just enjoy. It's funny because it's like, yo, it's half and half. It's like you should want to go. Definitely. You should want to go, but it shouldn't be like, I fucking hate this shit. Like, what, nigga, the only reason why you hate this, I hate to say it. You're not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. The only reason why you hate this shit is because you're trash. Because you got niggas like BeenBodied, you got niggas like Corv, you got niggas like Chino, you got all these niggas fuck with each other. All these niggas show love to each other. If you're not in that arena, then something's wrong.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Something's wrong, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
No, there's names I'm leaving now. I don't mean it in that sense.
No.
There's
not
definitely
just
names
permanent.
I'm leaving
I know what you mean. Definitely.
But my thing is, if you're trying to enter the game, or you've been trying to enter the game, and it's just not clicking, there's something wrong. Because niggas out here don't hate on each other, and it's funny because in Providence, niggas definitely do hate on each other, but at the same time, I'm not looking at the low key crew and let's just say you and Corvar crew, for example, and M2 and Ken, they usually do stuff together. I don't see niggas really hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? They all fuck with each other. They all support each other. So it's like,
bro, and especially like now that I'm older in this DJ community, like this shit is way more accepting. Like you used to have like your OG dudes, and I'm not gonna name.
Oh, but they're those are the ones who are salty, but they always are. No matter what you're doing,
they just used to be like, you young dudes, y'all don't even know how to scratch. Y'all don't even know what turntables are. Y'all, I mean, they can never specifically. I started on turntables. Like, you feel me? Like, they'll do that, and I'm just like, bro, like, now, and me being at, like, I personally feel like, shit, I learned that way, the OG DJing way with 2 turntables, a mixer, and vinyl, and all that shit, but it's just like, that's not everybody's journey.
Yeah.
There could be a person who's nice as fuck, and they've been on, you know, using the controller their whole career. They could be a person who doesn't scratch, and they be blending as, like, there's so many types of DJs, and so many, that I'm like, I accept that shit. Like, if you want to become a DJ, it's like one of the things I say a lot is like there needs to be more girl DJs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something, the area that I feel like needs to be filled out a little more. Like, bro, like,
and I know women are some of the best playlist makers I've ever met.
Women
in my
love
life.
women are the best. Like, their judgment on music is
amazing.
One of the best. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
every now and then you run into a bland ass bitch, and it's just
but it's like
who also can't hold the conversation.
For the most part,
Exactly.
Bro, a lot of women I know put me on to a lot of the songs that I play, that I like, you know what I mean? So from speaking from like a DJ that's experienced and out here, if you want to do that shit, bro, it's not like, yo, I'm scared that I'm not one of these dudes, or I'm not, like, bro,
you're gonna be accepted. You are 100% gonna be accepted.
We need more. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like when I throw events or when I do stuff, I'd be like, damn, there's not enough DJs, blah, blah, blah. So me, I'm not one of them hating dudes that be like, nah.
There's a shortage of DJs in Rhode Island, you think? Like, there's a lot of y'all. We were just saying that, but do you feel like sometimes you look and you're like, damn, we need more?
To do the stuff that I want to be done, or yeah, like, it's just like my type of DJ. Like, I like it's not like I like a specific style. It's more like I like a specific type of energy. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to bring something, just something that I like to the table. Like, it could be like, a lot of people play the same type of music, but it could be the way you you did that transition, or the way you blended that song, or the way you did this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a person who really just like I listen to the whole shit, bro. Like, and I don't really like being out here like, yo, this DJ's trash, blah, 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 blah. Because it's just like, for what, bro? That's not going to get me more bookings and none of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I learned before, I used to be like that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, I used to be always accepting, blah, blah, blah. Hell no. Like, bro, I used to be a hater too. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like, once you get older and once you do more things and you come across more people and more genuine shit, and you just realize people are just really just trying to have the same ambitions as you and the same, you know, goals and the same fucking hobbies as you, and they just trying to, you know, get their shit off just like you know what I mean? So
yeah, no, that's a fact.
I be encouraging people, like a lot of people who just really be trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to DJ, blah, blah, blah. I'll take them to my studio, like, just teach them, like, the regular basic controls and shit. Like, I'm not a hater, bro. I just want to get, definitely, I feel like there's a little shortage on DJs just because, like, I just be seeing flyers and they be, like, not the same people, which isn't bad, but it's just, like, you know what I mean? Like, we could use more.
Yeah, that's good. More. That's good to hear, though, man. Like, niggas is really not on no hate and bougie shit. I like that.
Yeah. Nah,
like
and
that.
I'm not like that as a person. So it's just like, especially with the shit I'm really into that I like talking about all the time. Hell yeah, bro. You need help? Holla at me. Like,
word. All right. Yo, B.
Definitely. Bro.
I appreciate you. You're definitely going to be on more often for sure.
Me, bro. Have me on the wrestling one, bro.
Yeah, all right.
I need to have
if
some
you
really
into
shit,
it still
bro.
like that, yeah.
Bro, I just like I said, I haven't watched shit. But it's just like, I want to say like Daniel Bryant, which I heard they changed his name.
He's back to like his real name / slash his indie name. So he's going by Bryan Danielson now.
That's not.
That was his name before. That was his name before WWE. So he went back to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because in AEW, they're like independent contractors, basically. Them niggas could like keep. They'll be on AEW, and then you'll hear about like Dean Ambrose, right?
Yeah.
He was John Moxley before WWE, because you know when you get there, they slap their own name on you. Yeah. He's John Moxley in AEW. He's got a contract with them for years. He's getting paid. But then you'll hear about him wrestling in Boston for GCW, for like an independent company over there.
He'll be like a whole different name or something?
No, he'll be John Moxley. He's like the GCW champion, but he's also the AEW champion.
That's crazy.
Like Vince, that's the wavy shit about AEW. Like Vince before, now Triple H is in charge because Vince stepped down. We got to talk about this shit on the wrestling one too. But
yeah, but we could go like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Vince stepped down and Triple H.
Oh yeah, because he was on some weird
on some crazy shit, which is Vince.
Bro, you seen that thread? Shit. That was like, a thread of Vince McMahon is a monster.
Just wilding out. Yo, he's crazy.
That shit, and I don't want to say that shit is funny, but it's just so ridiculous that it just.
I thought it was fucking hilarious,
bro. It's just so ridiculous that it's just like the thing that said like he wanted to have an episode about Stephanie supposedly having his baby or some shit.
Yeah, he was wild.
I was like,
how
wild. Do you sit there and tell you like that's what I laugh about? It's like him being like, all right, Steph, so we're gonna do this. And you're gonna be pregnant, by me, and I can really see him being her like, what the fuck, that shit is crazy.
Before he started ruining the shit because of his wife going into politics and everything, I really loved Vince. Like he's the best heel of all time, and he really like just did the craziest shit to bring his company to like the top, like things you would talk about at school the next day, like crazy shit.
He bought out all his competitors, and I'm not trying to make this a whole Vince McMahon is a shit thing, but it's just like that's some gangster shit. It should be like, I'm the top dog because I bought you.
Yeah,
now you're all under me. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just, but
you definitely got to get on there, man, because I feel like we could really chop it up. About some wrestling
we talk
too.
about a lot of moments too. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm experiencing that field.
But, this has been Take As Needed with my boy B. I have one request from you. I missed the playlist. The fucking mixes.
That's crazy. That was long.
I don't know how it is. I love them. It just brought me back. It brought me back to having, like, a DJ mix, yeah.
It's just, I don't, like.
You should do some shit with, like, CDs. Like, bring it back. Bring it all the way back.
I think I do that for, like, people like you, people who want it, like you know what I mean. But it's just like
it's tough.
That
to do
shit
it.
is like so hard. It's not tough to do it. It's more like it's so hard to get people attached to that because it's just like nobody real. Even if it's really easy to think, I'm just gonna play this on SoundCloud and I'm just gonna let it rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean. But it's just like there's some people who like. Mix, can't you just give me a playlist with all the songs you played on it? Like,
nah,
so it's just like
your transitions is crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Some people who that's what I'm saying. I would do that shit for people like you, people who appreciate that shit and like that. But it's just like, you'd be surprised about some people who just be like, I would have rather just had to.
Nigga, those people don't understand. Like they're not.
But
I think about it from an outside standpoint. Like, I'm not gonna cap. And I will not say names, but I was out recently, and I'm definitely that nigga who's like, this DJ's transitions are trash. Like, you could be playing some fucking heat, but if your transitions are, I'm like that, and I'm not a fucking DJ. Who am I to talk? But I'm a very like I love music.
Nah, bro, like you don't have to be a DJ because you're the person there,
consumer.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You have the right to make that opinion. You know what I mean? That's what forms it being a good party or not being a good party. Mm-hmm. So, like, bro, it happens. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, but it's just because it could be the littlest shit, bro.
Yeah.
It could be the little shit that is just like, why your set is going so bad instead of so good. You could be doing too much. You know what I mean? It's like people want all these transitions and scratchings. You could be doing way too much of that shit. You could be doing too little. You know what I mean? It's just a tricky thing, bro. You know what I mean? You playing with people that are under the influence. You know what I mean? And you playing with their emotions and you playing with their vibes and shit. You're literally what's that shit called?
The
conductor, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You conducting the energy. The minute you want to make these people dance, you put on songs that make them dance, they're gonna dance. The minute you want to make people jump, you put on songs where people want to jump, they're gonna jump. Like, just
that's a fact.
It's easy. It's easy. It's like a psychological shit too. You know?
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Yes, sir, brother.
My boy. Again, I appreciate you. I think I dapped you up already, but fuck, we gonna keep spreading this monkeypox. Brother. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep getting more tattoos for sure. My boy's tatted on his legs now and everything. That's fucking crazy.
I gotta get my legs. I like my arms.